Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Shaminta Bushukur from bil25 1B. We'll present about the property insurance. Property insurance protect the things you physically own, such as your house, apartment, or even the content inside like furniture. It's cover damage from event like a fire, smoke, thief, vandalism, and natural causes like windstorm or burst pipes. For example, if your house catch fire and the living room is destroyed, your insurance may pay to the fixed walls, replace the burned furniture, and even provide temporary accommodations. It gives you financial protection and peace of mind in case the unexpected happens. And for the type of insurance is earthquake insurance. It's a special type of coverage that protects your home in case of an earthquake. Since most property policies do not include earthquake coverage, you need to buy this separately, especially if you live in a high-risk area. It helps pay for repairs, cracked walls, broken foundation, or damaged utilities like electricity and plumbing. If your house becomes unsafe, and the insurance can also cover temporary living expenses while your home is being fixed or rebuilt. Flood insurance covers damage caused by rising water from heavy rains, overflowing river, or storm surge. This type of damage is not covered by normal property insurance. If you live in a flood-prone area, having flood insurance is very important. It helps cover the cost of repairing water-damaged walls, floors, furniture, and appliances. It can also pay for mold removal and cleanup, especially in the basement or low-level areas affected by floodings. In short, it gives a financial protection for water-related disasters. That's all.
So next is homeowner insurance. This type of insurance is specifically designed to protect individuals who own their homes. It provides coverage for losses and damages to the structure of the house itself, as well as to the item inside it, such as furniture, appliances, and other personal belongings. But it's not just about damage. Homeowner insurance also offers liability protection. This means that if someone gets injured while visiting your property, like sleeping on a wet floor or tripping on your stairs, the insurer may help cover the medical expenses or legal fee if they decide to sue. Now, let's break down what it covers in more details. First, it includes coverage for interior and exterior damage. For example, if your roof is damaged in a storm or your walls are affected by water leaks, this policy can help pay for the repairs. Second, it covers the loss or damage of personal assets. So, if your electronic clothing or furniture are destroyed by fire or stolen during a burglary, the insurer will help you replace them. Third, it provides protection against injuries that happen on your property. Whether it's a delivery person or a friend, their medical bills may be covered if they are hurt while on your premise. Having homeowner insurance gives peace of mind knowing that both your property and the people who visit it are protected. Now let's move on to the next type, which is renters insurance. This type of insurance is made for tenants. In other words, people who live in a rented house, apartment, or condominium. Unlike homeowners insurance, renters insurance doesn't cover the building structure, since the landlord is usually responsible for that instead. It focuses on protecting the tenant's personal belongings and offering liability protection. So how does it work? Renters pay an insurance premium, and in return, the insurance company provides financial coverage in the event of certain unexpected events. Here, what renters insurance typically include. First, personal property coverage. This helps replace your belongings like your clothes, electronic, or kitchen appliances if they are stolen or damaged by fire, water, or other cover events. Second, liability claims. If someone is accidentally injured inside your rented unit, this part of the policy can help pay for their medical bills or any legal costs if they take action against you. Lastly, additional living expenses. If your rental become uninhabitable due to a cover event like a fire, this cover can help pay for temporary housing, food, and other extra costs while your home is being repaired. In short, rental insurance is an affordable way to protect your things and your finances while renting a home. Finally, let's take a look at commercial property insurance, which is mainly for businesses. Running a business involves many risks, especially when it comes to protecting your physical assets like building, equipment, inventory, and furniture. Commercial property insurance is designed to protect businesses from financial losses caused by damage to this item. This insurance is especially important for companies that rely on physical location to operate, such as office, shop, factories, or warehouses. It's worth noting that this insurance is often bundled with other types of businesses insurance like commercial general liability insurance to offer more complete protection. Now let's look at what it typically covers. The first one is perils such as fire. If a fire breaks out and damages your office space, stock, or machine, the insurance helps you cover the cost of repair or replacement. Second is theft. If someone breaks into your business premise and steals valuable equipment or product, the loss can be claimed under your policy. The last one is natural disaster. Depending on the plan, it can also cover damage from storm, flood, or earthquakes. Although some disasters may require separate policies, commercial property insurance helps business get back on their feet quickly after an incident, minimizing downtime and protecting their investment.
Now I will explain about the exclusion under property insurance. While insurance helps protect us from many risks, it is also important to know what's not covered. Understanding exclusion can help us avoid confusion during claims and make better decisions about our coverage. Let's take a look at some common exclusion under property insurance. The first point is wear and tear. Insurance policies generally do not cover damage that occurs due to the gradual deterioration of an item through normal use and aging. It's applied to all types of tangible assets, whether it's a building, a car, machinery, or even a household items. For example, if a roof starts leaking after many years due to aging and weather exposure, that damage will usually not be covered by the insurance. This is because it is considered part of the item's natural aging process, not sudden or accidental damage. Second point is natural disaster. Standard home and car insurance policy usually do not cover damage caused by natural disaster like floods, earthquakes, or hurricanes. To be protected against this event, you typically need to buy additional coverage known as special peril endorsement. For example, if you live in a flood-prone area, you would likely need a separate flood insurance policy to be covered. So it is important to understand what your policy includes and what it does not. The third point is pollution. Most insurance policies don't cover damage caused by pollution, whether it's sudden or over time. This is because pollution can lead to expensive cleanups and legal issues. For example, if a factory spills chemicals into a river and causes damages, the insurance likely won't pay for it. Special coverage is needed for this type of risk.
In exclusion under property insurance, there is also have neglect. Insurance does not cover damage caused by the owner's failure to maintain the property. If the owner does not perform proper maintenance, such as repairing leaks, replacing broken parts, or any damage that arises from that neglect, will not be covered by the insurance company. For example, a small leaky pipe that goes unfixed for months eventually causes a flood. This damage is not covered, as it is considered preventable. Next, war or terrorism. Damage caused by war or terrorist attacks is usually not covered by standard policies. Most property insurance policies exclude damage caused by acts of war, which is official war and military attack, and terrorist attacks like explosions and sabotage, also major riots or political violence. This is because these events are difficult to predict and can cause major damage that regular insurance companies cannot cover. For example, a building destroyed by a bomb attack is not covered by insurance unless the owner purchased special terrorism coverage. Next, we have vacancy clause. If a property is left vacant for too long, insurance coverage may be limited or void. If a property is left vacant without tenants or activity for an extended period of time, such as more than 30 consecutive days, the risk of damage increases. For example, a fire may not be detected early or vandalism may occur without supervision. Therefore, insurance companies will limit coverage or not pay claims if damage occurs while the property is vacant. For example, a shop is left for 2 months and catches fire due to a short circuit. The claim may be rejected because the building is vacant for too long.
Next is nuclear hazards. Losses caused by nuclear reactions, radiation, or radioactive contamination are generally excluded from standard commercial property insurance policies. Why is it not covered? It can cause catastrophic and widespread damage, making it extremely difficult and costly for insurers to provide coverage. For example, if a factory is affected by radioactive leakage from nearby facility, the property insurance will not cover the damage. The last one is ordinance or law. It is a damage or additional cost arising from changes in building laws after the property was constructed. These laws may involve renovations of structural modification to comply with new standards. Why is it not covered? Upgrading to meet new building codes can be expensive and unpredictable, especially if the changes are significant. For example, after a fire, if the new building codes require the installation of a sprinkler system, the insurance policy may not cover the cost of the upgrade.